Hey everyone, Pate here. I've got a few things that I want to say, but I'm going to save the talking for after the drum cover. So stick around if you want to hear some stuff. But thanks for stopping by, and I hope that you're having a great day. And there you have it. There was my drum performance. I think it turned out pretty good, but I'd love to hear what you thought about my cover in the comments section below. Now, I wanted to talk about a couple of things with everyone. First, I wanted to just mention how I'm a huge fan of Josh Garrels. Me and my wife, we both love his music. The Home album, which this track Born Again was off of, that track came out in 2015, and that was a year that my wife and I got married. In fact, our anniversary is quickly approaching. April 18th is our anniversary, and I remember around the time we got married, we were listening to the Home album like all the time. And on our honeymoon, we went to Estes Park, Colorado, and did a bunch of hiking and got a cabin and blah blah blah. Did all that, and it was a super great time. And the whole time, like, one of the main albums we were listening to was the Home album by Josh Garrels. And so when I think about the song, I just think about being surrounded by wildlife and hiking in the mountains and just being like surrounded by beauty. And so, man, this song is near and dear to us. We love it, but we got to see Josh Garrels live in Lawrence, Kansas, and we're hoping to maybe get to see him again live someday. And I'm pretty sure one of the best gifts I've ever given to my wife, I saw in Josh Garrels' store on his website that he was selling these handwritten lyrics to his songs, and I bought the one that was Heaven's Knife for my wife, and it's hanging up in our living room, and she like flipped out when I got it for her. So yeah, we're big fans. We play his music in our home nearly every day. He's one of those artists that we greatly appreciate, and if you've never listened to Josh Garrels before, I encourage you to go and download all of his music. I also wanted to talk with you guys about my approach to playing drums to this particular track. Now, I knew I wanted to do a drum cover to this song eventually, and I went on to Josh Garrels' website and I looked for an email address where I could reach out for permission to do a drum cover, and I also wanted to see if I could purchase maybe a drumless version of a song to where I could maybe add my own drums to it. And I had someone from his team email me back, and I didn't really have any luck being able to purchase a drumless version of a song, which kind of stinks because it's really hard to match your drums to someone else's drums in a track and have it sound really, really good. I'm just not that good at syncing more than one drum kit at one time, because at times there's like very, very small amounts of time where the drumming is just barely off and you can hear both kits at the same time, and it kind of makes me cringe. And because the original track has another drum kit in it, I tried to do my best to blend my kit in with the kit that's in the track, but obviously mine's gonna stand out. I didn't want to go too crazy on this, but one thing I wanted to mention is how I love to play a hybrid kit setup. In the cover, you noticed I used an electronic drum to the left of my hi-hat. I'll share a brief clip here for a second with just my drums and no music so that you could distinctly hear the sound of my electronic drum kit. Now this snare sound, I used a sample from GarageBand that was, inside the DAW. I used GarageBand to record my drums because it does everything that I need it to do for stuff on this channel. And it was free on my MacBook Pro. But I think this particular electronic drum snare sound was really cool, but I can do all kinds of sounds on my electronic drums, and I love playing a hybrid setup. The other thing I wanted to mention about my kit is the ride cymbal. Rarely will you see the ride cymbal next to the hi-hat, but I love putting the ride cymbal right directly in front of my snare drum. Most of the time you're going to see it lined up with the floor tom clear to the right side of the kit, but for certain songs like this one, it's really comfortable to put the ride cymbal directly above the snare. It's super fun, and I loved putting the ride there for this cover. I think it worked really well. But overall, this is just a great song that I wanted to showcase here on the channel, and I just wanted to share some of my thoughts behind making this cover. Alright, I've been talking way too much. If you're still listening, you deserve a humongous high five. And if you haven't subscribed to my YouTube channel yet, please subscribe. I would greatly appreciate your support. Thanks again for watching, and have a great day.